need to know they're loved because it's part of child growth. They need to flourish, and in order to flourish, they have to feel loved. They have to feel cared for.
My father died when I was 1, so I never really, I didn't know him. My mom had always been sick. It was kind of routine for her to be in and out of the hospital.
She asked me and my wife if anything happened to her, would we take care of Tyler? And I said, of course.
One day, my mom went to the hospital. A couple days, I kind of asked my grandmother, like, so when is my mom coming back? And she told me that she had passed.
He moved here when he was about 8 years old, and he's been living with us ever since. Tyler and I have a very crazy relationship sometimes. It's difficult to be someone's brother, but also have to be their guardian.
The students that come to Cornerstone range in a wide variety of backgrounds.
Many of our students face incredible odds, and they come to school and they do the best that they're able to do.
They might not get any sleep the night before. They might not get any food over the weekend, and they come into our doors and they get a hot meal for breakfast. And they have not just one, but 8 different teachers throughout the day that love them and care for them. And this is their sanctuary.
I came in, I kind of went back into a shell. And Coach Christian, he saw something in me.
I see this, 6'1", good-looking kid walking around the hall. I'd found out that he played basketball before. We're heading in the last day of tryouts. And I'm like, man, I gotta get this kid. I need this kid to try out.
I tried out for the basketball team. I made it, and that kind of started my push to be better, to be a leader, to be somebody that people look up to.
The more time went by, I got to see the qualities and characteristics that we try to be about here. He became a leader. Heading into his senior year, now he's going to be one of my 2 captains.
Tyler is a precious soul.
Just one of those personalities that I think you're immediately drawn into.
He's very goal-driven. He's always reaching to go to that next level. He's always striving to better himself.
The teachers here are the ones that pushed me farther, that pushed me past my limits, that when I thought I can't do this, they were like, you can do it, so do your best. Since I've come to Cornerstone, I was elected president of Beta Club. That pushed me even further to become a better leader and a stronger leader.
They do more than just educate the child. They wanted to make sure Tyler was an upstanding citizen.
These are my school children. These are my sons and my daughters, and I'm invested in them. And I think all the faculty feels that way. We're part of a family.
Our kids here, they recharge me every single day. Every day I walk through those doors, they make me feel like a superstar.
Every single kid here, every single student is a story. Tyler is one great example, but we have hundreds of examples of students who have really just triumphed over tragedy, and we get to see that and celebrate that with them every day. We strive for excellence in everything we do. Our motto is excellence for God, excellence for children, excellence in education, and excellence in character. But the most important thing is that we grow the kingdom of God.
We're trying to affect inner city kids, but we're trying to do it through the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Yes, we love you, we care about you, but there's also one who's greater than all of us, who loves you and cares for you, has a plan for your life and a future and a hope.
The only way that we can affect change is directing them towards Christ.
Our heart is to see Christ reign in the city of Birmingham, and he's doing that through churches, he's doing that through schools and institutions like Cornerstone, and I think the story of Cornerstone is helping to write the story of the city of Birmingham.
That's what you want for all your students. You want to see them just take off and grow and excel, and to know that you've had a small part in that. I mean, that's why I get up every morning.
We want to be a part of the renaissance that's going on in Birmingham, and plugging into Cornerstone and contributing here has really given us an opportunity to do that.
Without Cornerstone, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Now Tyler wants to be a teacher. which I think he would be great at. And I know his father and his mother would be proud of the young man that he's become. And the judge asked me, why do you want Tyler? And I was almost in tears, and I just said that I want him to grow up in a situation where he knows he's loved. And he has a male that he can kind of look up to. And I haven't always done a great job, but I did my very best.
I see a kid that's chasing greatness, and I think Cornerstone has had a huge role to play.
The school itself was the best thing that could have happened for me.
I have an attitude of I can succeed no matter the circumstances because of Cornerstone being that rock for me.
Really amazing things are happening. The dollars that we may send here or the hours that we may spend here, we know it's not just sort of going out into the ether. It's going someplace special. It's going into the hearts and the lives of these kids. What I'm looking for when I'm giving financially to a school, I'm looking for a place that's Christ-centered, and I'm looking for a place that's excellent in what it does. And I can personally attest, being connected to the school now for 10 years, to just the amazing trajectory that this school has. And we know that that trajectory is going to continue to be great for years to come.